Hi my loves, welcome or welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you all are doing great. So loves, in today's video we are going to be reviewing these two popular face facts face serum. This one is their lactic acid serum and this one is their salicylic acid serum. So currently in my skincare routine, I currently rotate between these two face facts face serum, and the major reason why is because first of all, the salicylic acid helps me with my clogged pores. This one helps me more for skin texture, and I'm this kind of person that really loves using lactic acid on her skin. So we are going to be reviewing these two serums, and I'm going to be talking about what you need to expect from the use of these serums. These are serums that I have been using for almost a year now, that I constantly repurchase for almost a year now. And one of the major reasons is obviously we all know that Face Fact has a lot of affordable skincare products. So one of the reasons is because they are pretty affordable, and yes, they get the job done in terms of exfoliating my skin and also helping me with my clogged pores. But before we get into this video, please kindly give your girl a very big thumbs up, okay? Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification bell, very important, so you'll be notified when next I upload amazing content like this. So for my first impression, this is the first day I bought this product and used it on my skin. So the first thing I noticed was that this one was less hydrating on my skin compared to this one, and I understand that the reason why is because salicylic acid is not does not actually hydrate the skin compared to AHA. So lactic acid is a form of AHA, which obviously actually hydrates the skin better. So if let's say if you want to make use of any of these two, actually I will even say that if you don't have acne prone skin, or you don't have breakouts, you don't have clogged pores, you have no business making use of the salicylic acid serum. Or even if you want to use it probably because you have oily skin, okay, I will say that yes, oily skin people will really love their salicylic acid serum, because it is not like this one. Whenever I apply it on my skin, like, it is really very hydrating on my skin. So people that has oily skin, like really oily skin, will not, I don't think they will like this on their skin. So you can definitely try out their salicylic acid serum instead of their lactic acid. But that's my first impression. Now let's quickly go through the brand's claim. So on the body over here, they wrote some claims using this product should give to you. So starting with the salicylic acid serum, they said it helps smooth skin's appearance and texture. But for the lactic acid serum, they said it contains 3% of lactic acid to gently exfoliate the skin, and it retexturizes the skin, also helping you to smoothen your skin texture. So those are the brand's claim, or that you are going to get from this. For this one, I don't know how many percentage of salicylic acid it contains. I don't know if it's up to 2% here, but this one, they said it contains 3% of lactic acid. Now, one thing about lactic acid that some people might not know is that lactic acid also brightens the skin. Lactic acid also fades dark spots. But that's not to say using these will fade your dark spots. On the body, they did not talk anything about fading dark spots. They only say gently exfoliates and retexturizes the skin. So when it comes to their brand claim, did it meet like the same expectation from my own personal experience? I will say yes. And then an added benefit I got, apart from what they wrote on this particular serum, is that it actually helped me with my overall skin's complexion. But at 3% over here, it is not strong, it is not potent to fade dark spots. So if you're thinking that you want to get this because you want to use it to treat dark spots and also exfoliate your skin, then my darling, just remove that dark spot from the equation. I know that I said lactic acid, as a matter of fact AHA, both lactic acid, glycolic acid and so on, the family of AHA really helps to brighten the skin and also fade dark spots. But something you need to consider is at what percentage. If it's lactic acid that is in that product, at what percentage? If it's glycolic acid that is in that product, at what percentage? You need to ask yourself this question, or you need to, find out the percentage. The reason why I'm saying this is because if this product, let's say if this product contains 10% of lactic acid, obviously you will see more visible results. But this contains a low percentage of lactic acid, which is still okay, because I believe this product was not primarily focused on lightening dark spots, so which is okay. And then another reason why I said it's okay is because this is very, very gentle on the skin. Yes, I love this on my face. It has never irritated my skin before. So if you have a sensitive skin and you also want a product that you'll be using to exfoliate your skin that will not irritate your skin, then my darling, you can definitely try out their lactic acid serum. So basically, from my own personal experience from the use of this, I noticed that yes, this gently exfoliates my skin without irritation. And then I noticed that over time, this helps me with my skin's texture. It gives me that smoother skin texture. And then I noticed this is very hydrating on my skin, like really, really very hydrating on my skin. And then I also noticed that this gave me an overall boost in the overall in the overall appearance of my skin. So basically, it helps to get rid of a dull looking skin, but it does not fade dark spots. So let's talk about their salicylic acid serum. What is my own personal experience from this? So this one I said that it is not hydrating. As a matter of fact, this one I feel like it is more drying on my skin compared to this particular one. That's my own personal experience whenever I use this. And then another thing I noticed again is that this one feels sticky. Like by the time it dries down on my face, it leaves my face feeling sticky. Like when I touch it, it leaves my face feeling sticky. But it's not the case in this one. This one does not leave my face feeling sticky. So that's another thing with this salicylic acid on. You know what? Let me just apply this at the back of my hand. Later on, I will apply the lactic acid on. But this is how the consistency of the salicylic acid serum is. Okay, it has a thick consistency, which you will think whether it is really, really going to hydrate your skin. But by the time I finish blending this into my hands, you see it's already drying down quick. And when it finish drying down, it is going to leave my hands feeling drier, or my skin feeling drier and also sticky. Now for the lactic acid, let's apply it at the other side of my hands. Over here, this is the consistency of their lactic acid serum. So let's blend this one. And then I also noticed that this the salicylic acid on has quite a little bit thicker consistency compared to the lactic acid on. I don't know. That's what I also noticed. But in the finish, in the dry down, the salicylic acid on actually feels sticky on my skin compared to the lactic acid on. So another of my personal experience talking about the benefits. So I said that I got this for my clogged pores, and over here it says it helps smooth skin's appearance and texture. So for in terms of the skin's texture, I would say that yes, I saw that benefit, I saw that effect. But honestly speaking, I feel like I prefer the way this actually smoothens my skin's texture compared to the salicylic acid on. So in terms of my clogged pores, I'm going to say that obviously using only this product, depending on only this product for treating or managing my clogged pores is not enough. So I use other products that is going to help this one, but this one is trying. Okay, it is not giving it does not deliver like this, how am I going to put this? This wonderful high standard, like you just stand up and salute it to say, I salute the benefit you give to me. No, that's not the case. in this one, but the two products are actually nice. So we've talked about the consistency of both products. We've talked about how it feels on my skin, being sticky and non-sticky. The salicylic acid is drying on my skin. The lactic acid is more hydrating on my skin. Now let's talk about frequency of usage of this serum. So because these serums are exfoliating face serum, this is not a product I use every single day. Okay, so if you want to get any of these products, just know that you don't use this every day. If you also want to be using serum in your skincare routine, then you need to get another serum that you can be using every day. But this one is not a serum you use every day. And then I've noticed that this serum can be used in the morning or at night. Yeah, they can be used in the morning and at night. Now when it comes to skin type, which skin type are these which skin type are these face serums good for? So if you have oily skin, you will love this one, but this one might feel too heavy or too hydrating on your oily skin type. Okay, but for people that has normal skin, dry skin, combination skin, most like me now, I have combination skin, okay, but most especially dry skin. You see, people that have dry skin, you will really love this because it is very hydrating. Okay, it is very hydrating. So let's talk about some skin conditions. So we have skin type, we have skin condition. So for skin condition, we have like sensitive skin, because you can have an oily skin and have a sensitive skin. You can have dry skin and sensitive skin, combo skin and sensitive skin, normal skin and sensitive skin. Okay, so for people that has a sensitive skin, you can use any of these two. Okay, they are both gentle on the skin. They have never irritated my skin. Now for people that has acne prone skin or clogged pores, it's still in that family. Me now, I have clogged pores. That's why I use this. So for people that has acne prone skin or clogged pores, I would say you should go for their salicylic acid own instead. Even if you have dry skin, and you have clogged pores, or you have dry skin and you have acne breakouts, please use a salicylic acid product, or use these salicylic acid products. But you can still use, I'm not saying in a particular skincare routine you use this one, no. Okay, don't worry, I will explain how I use this, how I combine this in my skincare routine. But if you have, I'm talking of people that has dry skin and probably clogged pores or breakouts, I will advise that you also get this salicylic acid serum. So on the routines or the days that you're going to be using this, you will need products that will really help you to hydrate and moisturize your skin. That's for people that has dry skin. So let me quickly talk about how I pair these two in my skincare routine, or how I use this or alternate between these two in my skincare routine. So I actually exfoliate 2 to 3 times in a week. Okay, when I was I just also remembered now that I recently filmed and uploaded a video where I talked about why I alternate between 2 body scrubs. So it's also in the family of exfoliation, but this one is for the face. It's just that video is centered on my body. I'm going to leave the link of that video in my description below, okay, or at the ending of this video, in case if you want to check that out, the reason why I alternate between 2 body scrubs. This one is just like, okay, the reason why I alternate between 2 exfoliating face serums. So I exfoliate 2 to 3 times in a week: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So because I have clogged pores, and my main concern or goal is to treat and manage my clogged pores, that way I use these 2 times. I will use this on Mondays, and then I will use this on Fridays. Then on Wednesdays, I will use this, okay? Because my goal is for treating clogged pores, and then this is better for treating clogged pores. But on the weeks I exfoliate only 2 times a week, then I will use this one once, and then I will use this one once. But never have I ever combined these two together in one skincare routine. No, I've never done that. Okay, it is based on this one I use this day, this one I use this day, this one I don't use this day. So that's how I pair the both of them in my skincare routine. So my overall ratings of this particular two, I would say that I actually like the both of them. But assuming, let's say I was not passing through clogged pores, like clogged pores was not my situation, I have no business repurchasing this their salicylic acid serum, because aside clogged pores, God knows I will not buy this except if I just feel like. But I am very, very sure that except clogged pores, I will not buy this. I would rather keep repurchasing this. Okay, I love lactic acid. I love glycolic acid on my skin. So hence the reason why I actually prefer this. But in terms of my clogged pores, I prefer this. In terms of my overall skin complexion, I prefer this. So this one, I prefer this more over this one. This one is just clogged pores. The reason why I like this one. Okay, so for the size and price of these two, the both of them comes in the same size, which is 30 ml each. Okay, and then their prices is also the same thing. Let's give it between 4,500 to 5,000 naira. I think I got these two like individual for 5,000 naira. So this one I got it for 5k, and then this one I got it for 5k. Have you made use of any of these face facts face serums before? Let me know which one you've made use of and what's your thought about it is in the comment section below. Okay, so loves, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please kindly give your girl a very big thumbs up. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified when next I upload amazing content like this. So my loves, I will see you all in my next video. Bye.